Hello, everybody, boys and girls, children of all ages. Eli the Barber coming right at you, talking to you about these 5 great clippers that are taking over on the barber game industry in today's days. I have used all 5 of these, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons from each and every one of them, so that way it could be easier for you to purchase the clipper that is going to make you a better barber. Because it's not everything experience. A lot of it has to do with what kind of equipment you are working with. Now, the Magic Clip happens to be the lightest one. It's a very light clipper. It's not the best clipper for speed, okay? I am personally about speed, so I'm always using the Whal Senior. These two are Whal Senior. This is the Disney Pixar from that Soul movie, all right? It's like a cartoon movie, but it's a senior. It's the same senior clipper, all right? And these 2 clippers are my favorite one. And they make my barber game a lot faster because everything is about speed, all right? And performance, okay? The Babyliss happens to be a very expensive clipper. It cost me $170. But this Babyliss, I had to put a senior blade on the Babyliss because I didn't like the original blade that came with it. It was a taper blade, the one with the curve, okay? Lucky me, it's a 2-hole blade, so I was able to put the straight fade blade from the senior. And now that I insert the senior blade on the Babyliss, now my Babyliss is working a lot better. It's giving me a great performance, and it's working as good as my Whal Senior clippers. The original blade that came with the Babyliss, it felt kind of dull. I don't know. It was just not getting the job done. But now I'm happy with my Babyliss ever since I installed the Whal Senior blade, all right? The Whal Senior blade are the 2 top, well, it's just one clipper. It's just that I happen to have one of them. The Whal Senior blade is my favorite clipper. So far, it's my favorite clipper. I have used different clipper trying to see if anything out there can match my senior, but I still haven't found it. All right, when it comes to speed, when it comes to performance, everything in general, Whal Senior has never let me down. I'm a cordless person. I hate the cable. Everything on my station is cordless. Now, the Legend, I'm kind of disappointed with the Whal Legend, okay? Because the Whal Legend that is corded, the one with the cord, gives me great performance, okay? And it works as good as the senior. So I was expecting the same thing from the cordless Legend, but guess what? It was slowing me down. Yeah, it was slowing me down. A lot of barbers say that you can actually go further on your fade, extend the handle on the side of the blade further, which is a good thing, but I just don't see this little feature helping me out or giving me an extra hand. It slows me down, okay? The Magic Clip is a very light clipper. You barely, it's like using a feather, all right? So is the Whal Legend, the cordless. It's also very light as the Magic Clip. They're both equally light, but they both slow me down. I'm talking about the Magic Clip and the cordless Legend. They both slow me down, all right? Yeah, you got the staggered tooth. The Magic Clip is perfect for someone that is learning how to cut hair, because the staggered tooth blade, all right, which is one higher, one longer, one higher, one longer, as you can see, it's like using a thinning shears, all right? And it's very, very hard to make mistakes with the Magic Clip. Very hard. So that's why I recommend it to anyone that is learning how to cut hair. Go ahead and get yourself a Magic Clip. It's gonna make your fading, your taper, everything in general is gonna make it easier. All right. Now, once you get your experience higher, then you can upgrade yourself to the Whal Cordless Senior. All right, and you'll see how your barber game is going to be a lot faster. Listen, let me tell you something. The barber game is about speed. All right, when you're learning, don't worry about the speed. Focus on doing it right. Focus on your customer service. Focus on your perfection. Eventually, the speed will come automatically on its own by itself. All right? And once you get to learn how to use these two attachments right here, all right? Forget about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These two attachments, all right? We have the 1.5, which is the 4.5, and the half guard, which is the 1.5 millimeters, okay? These two attachments are going to make your fading even faster. Every barber uses these two attachments constantly, all day long. Your fading gets faster, your performance gets faster. But check it out. A combination of those two attachments and the Whal Senior, what? You make yourself a little weapon. All right? Let me tell you something. With this Whal Senior, I can do a haircut with beard and eyebrows in about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay? Yeah, there's barbers out there that can do it even faster. Good for them. But this is not about competition, because every barber should be united. This is about review, tutorials, and supporting each other, okay? And learning what's best out there. And this is why we do YouTube reviews, YouTube tutorials, so we all can learn something. I rely on that, and so do you. Let me tell you something. Whal Senior Cordless will give you everything you need, all right? And they're not paying me to say that. And for the Babyliss to be on the level of the Whal Senior, how to use a Whal Senior blade. All right, this is amazing. The weight of the Babyliss is not so bad. It weighs like the Senior, maybe a little bit more, but not so much. It feels good. It feels like you're cutting with a flashlight. It is what it is, you know. The performance is great. I love the Babyliss, okay, because of the Whal Senior blade. I love my Senior, okay? They're a little heavier than the Whal Legend and the Magic Clip, But that's okay. It's not like, oh my God, I'm cutting with a brick on my hand all day. No, it feels like you have a clipper in your hand, but it's okay. It's no big deal, you know. We're talking about ounces of difference. Barbers out there are making a big deal out of it about being heavier, or it's no big deal. Okay, we're talking about ounces. But check this out. The only con that I have against Wall Senior clippers is that they tend to get loud. Yeah, I have sent my Wall Senior clippers 3 times to the warranty in about 1 year for the same reason, for being too loud. Okay, the warranty is free. You just have to pay for the shipping. But yeah, I mean, they tend to get loud. Look at this. You see? This one is a little more quieter. The Disney Senior. Amazing, huh? Now the Babyliss, the sound, very quiet. You could barely hear it. It gets the job done. The Whal Legend is also quiet. And the Magic Clip is very quiet also. Good for beginners. That's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Eli the Barber coming right at you. Sayonara, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my videos, and leave a comment if you have anything to ask or say about anything when it comes to these clippers. All right, this is my review on my clippers. I have other clippers, but this is my review on these clippers also. Sayonara, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Bye-bye.